Good evening here, and thanks for joining us. I'm Liz DeWicki. So this evening, we know the police department of the Canutillo Independent School District has confirmed that some of the fights we've told you about here that happened earlier in the week involve students claiming to be part of a new gang. KFOX 14 News at 5's Jennifer Cuevas live in Canutillo for us with why a parent says she decided not to keep her child at home today, and the information as well the superintendent is sharing here on what we know about this new gang. Jennifer?
Yes, well, according to the district superintendent, 2 more individuals were arrested today in connection with those gang-related fights. Now, a parent I spoke to told me she chose to not send her daughter to school today out of fear of those fights and the threats that were circulating online about a possible school shooting. Now, however, the superintendent of Canutillo ISD says the individuals involved in those fights have been identified and have been arrested. He also adds that sort of behavior will not be tolerated at the district.
Thought of a gang saying they're going to shoot up the school is just, yeah, I'm a parent and it worries the heck out of me.
It's just been a lot of different emotions because we send our kids to school wanting for them to be safe, to be able to learn, and none of that has happened this week.
Parents of Canutillo High School are calling out the district for what they say is a lack of response.
Classes went on as normal. When even students feared for their safety, they asked to be put on lockdown, to be put at least on shelter in place while the situation got handled, yet they didn't. They didn't listen to them, so they're not listening to parents, they're not listening to students.
Concern comes after the district decided to continue with the regular school schedule on Thursday after many students expressed concern about a gang of students threatening to shoot up the school in social media posts.
As soon as something hits on social media, we're on top of it. And so we didn't feel there was any threats. And it just went viral.
Pedro Galaviz, the superintendent of Canutillo ISD, defended the district's decision to not go on lockdown or shelter in place on Thursday, as they found no credibility to the online threats. He added today Canutillo High had an attendance percentage of 95. As for the fights that happened on Monday, the district's police department confirmed some of the fights involved students claiming to be part of the new gang. As of today, a total of 8 students have been arrested.
It's a party crew, but according to the law, with organized crime and assault. We've worked with the gang unit to identify these individuals here at Canutillo High School. And again, identify them, arrested them. Now they're in a database.
Galaviz added, for the situation to improve, there needs to be cooperation from parents at home.
Teenagers, you got to keep on top of them. You got to check their media, check their posts, check their friends. They're hanging out, check what they're wearing. If they're doing something that's off, come let us know.
Now, the spokesperson of the district also added that the students who were identified to be a part of that gang in no way are connected to the larger gang of Texas called the Chuco Tango Gang. Now, the superintendent also says that they will be working on a plan that will involve parents. They hope to present that at the end of this intersession in 2 weeks. Now, I'll have more on what they can include in our top stories update. I'm live in Canutillo. Jennifer Cuevas, KFOX 14 News at 5.
Jennifer, thank you. You know, a nonprofit organization that formed after the Uvalde school shooting is recruiting volunteers to address the recent fights at Canutillo High School. The Foundation for Kids recruiting volunteers to prevent violence like that in schools. The organization says these patrols are going to operate around the school perimeter, so they don't need school collaboration or permission. Volunteers need to undergo a background check, though, and drug screening as well. You can find more information about this on our website, kfoxtv.com.